हाय गाइस, तो मेरा नाम है सौरभ। आज अपन ट्रेड यूनियन एक्ट 1926 को देखते हैं। ये मेरे हैंड रिटन नोट्स हैं, तो मैं आपको पूरा पढ़ पढ़ के बताते जाऊंगा। ठीक है, ये नोट्स आपके बहुत काम आएंगे। ठीक है, चैप्टर 1 अपन शुरू करते हैं प्रिलिमिनरी से। तो ट्रेड यूनियन क्या होता है, सबसे पहले तो यही जान लेते हैं, इंट्रोडक्शन अपना। A trade union is an organized group of workers who strive to help the workers in issues relating to fairness of pay, good working environment, hours of work, and other benefits that they should be entitled to at their workplace. The Trade Union Act as a link between the management and workers. In India, Trade Union Act 1926 is a principal act for controlling and managing the working of trade unions. Trade Union Act 1926 was passed on 25th March 1926 and came into force on 1 June 1927. It has total 33 sections. It applies to the whole of India. The Act contains the provisions related to registrations, regulations, benefits and protection of trade union. ठीक है, अपना इंट्रोडक्शन ख़त्म हो गया। अब अपन सेक्शन 2 देखते हैं, जो कि ट्रेड यूनियन एक्ट में होने वाली डेफिनेशंस को बताता है। ठीक है, तो सेक्शन 2, एप्रोप्रिएट गवर्नमेंट। इन रिलेशन टू द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ ट्रेड यूनियन, स्टेट इज़ द एप्रोप्रिएट गवर्नमेंट, एंड फॉर दोज ट्रेड यूनियंस whose object is not confined to one state, central is the appropriate government. एग्जीक्यूटिव की डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं। इट इज़ द बॉडी टू विच द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स ऑफ अ ट्रेड यूनियन इज़ एंट्रस्टेड। अब ऑफिस बियर्स क्या होते हैं? तो ऑफिस बियर मीन एनी पर्सन ऑफ द एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफ ट्रेड यूनियन, बट इट एक्सक्लूड्स द ऑडिटर। ठीक है, मैं आपको पूरा समझाऊंगा नहीं। ठीक है, मैं आपको सिर्फ पढ़ पढ़ के बता रहा हूँ, ताकि आपको मेरी राइटिंग अगर नहीं समझ आ रही हो तो आपको समझ आ जाएगा जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, और नोट्स बनाने में आपको ही बेनिफिशियल रहेगा। ठीक है, प्रिस्क्राइब्ड मीन्स प्रिस्क्राइब्ड बाय रेगुलेशन मेड अंडर दिस एक्ट। रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस क्या होता है? ऑफिस ऑफ ट्रेड यूनियन विच इज़ रजिस्टर्ड अंडर दिस एक्ट एज द हेड ऑफिस ऑफ सच ट्रेड यूनियन। रजिस्टर्ड ट्रेड यूनियन क्या होता है? मीन्स ट्रेड यूनियन रजिस्टर्ड अंडर दिस एक्ट। रजिस्ट्रार क्या होता है? तो रजिस्ट्रार मीन्स रजिस्ट्रार ऑफ ट्रेड यूनियन। रजिस्ट्रार अपॉइंट कैसे होता है? अपॉइंटेड बाय एप्रोप्रिएट गवर्नमेंट अंडर सेक्शन 3 और अपॉइंटेड फॉर स्टेट इन विच हेड और अ रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस of trade union is situated. Note: Registrar also includes additional or deputy registrar of trade union. ठीक है, ट्रेड डिस्प्यूट क्या होता है? ट्रेड डिस्प्यूट मीन्स ऐसा डिस्प्यूट जो एम्प्लॉय वर्कर्स के बीच में हो सकता है, वर्कमैन के बीच में हो सकता है, एम्प्लॉयर्स के बीच में हो सकता है। किस चीज़ को लेके हो सकता है? एम्प्लॉयमेंट, द एम्प्लॉयमेंट, नॉन एम्प्लॉयमेंट, द टर्म्स ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट और द कंडीशन ऑफ लेबर और एनी पर्सन। ठीक है, वर्कमैन क्या होता है? ऑल एम्प्लॉयड इन ट्रेड और इंडस्ट्री। इट इज़ immaterial that the person employed in trade or industry are not the employment of the employer with whom the trade dispute arise. ठीक है, ट्रेड यूनियन देखते हैं। मीन्स एनी कॉम्बिनेशन वेदर टेम्पररी और परमानेंट formed primarily for the purpose of regulation the relation between regulating the relation between workmen and employers, or workmen or employers and employers। ठीक है, और बिफोर imposing restrictive conditions on the conduct of any trade or business, but this act shall not affect any agreement between partner to their business, any agreement an employer and those employed by him as such employment, any agreement in consideration of the scale of the goodwill of a business or instruction in any professions, trade और हैंडीक्राफ्ट। एक केस देख लेते हैं, नेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ बैंक वर्कर्स फेडरेशन of Trade Union versus Union of India, whereas Federation of Trade Union is not registered, it is not a trade union under this act. जो ट्रेड यूनियन रजिस्टर नहीं है तो वो ट्रेड यूनियन नहीं कहलाएगी. इट इज़ नॉट कॉम्पिटेंट टू रेज द डिमांड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ विच कैन फॉल इन द एम्बिट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल डिस्प्यूट. अब ये जो जितने भी हैं ना अपन ने पढ़े ट्रेड यूनियन, ट्रेड डिस्प्यूट, इन सबको एक सीरीज़ में याद करने के लिए इसका एक ट्रिक है. EOPR3T2. अब इसका मतलब क्या हो गया? EOPR3, यहाँ देखो आप, पहला हो गया एग्जीक्यूटिव, फिर हो गया O से ऑफिसर, फिर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड, फिर R से 3 रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस, रजिस्टर्ड ट्रेड यूनियन, रजिस्ट्रार. ठीक है, फिर आ गया अपना ट्रेड डिस्प्यूट, फिर वर्कमैन. तो ये सीरीज़, ये ट्रिक जो है ये इस चीज़ को याद करने की है, EOPR3T2. ठीक है, अपन बात करते हैं सेक्शन 14 की. सर्टेन एक्ट्स नॉट टू अप्लाई to registered trade union. Following act shall not apply to any registered trade union: the Societies Registration Act 1860, the Cooperative Society Act 1912, the Companies Act 1956. The registration of any trade unions under any act shall be void. Chapter 2 पे अपन आ जाते हैं, Registrations of Trade Union. Section 3, Appointment of Registrar. Appropriate government appoint a person as registrar of trade union for each state. Appropriate government may also appoint additional registrar and deputy registrar of trade union, and it may specify their local limit within which they shall perform their powers and functions. Section 4 देख लेते हैं, मोड ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन. ट्रेड यूनियन का मोड ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन क्या है? रजिस्टर्ड ट्रेड यूनियन, अनरजिस्टर्ड ट्रेड यूनियन और रिकॉग्नाइज्ड ट्रेड यूनियन. ठीक है. 7 or more member may apply for registration of trade union. All of them must subscribe their name to the rule of trade union. No trade union shall be registered unless 10% or 100 workmen, whichever is less, of the establishment or industry are member of trade union. ठीक है, on the date of making of application for registration. If more than half of the member who applied for registration of trade union cease to be a member of trade union, then such application shall be deemed as invalid. जैसे अगर 7 लोग ज्वाइन करते हैं ट्रेड यूनियन को, अगर उस 7 में से 4 छोड़ देते हैं तो फिर वो ट्रेड यूनियन ख़त्म हो जाती है. सीधा मतलब ये था. Section 5, Application of Registration. Application should be sent to registrar. Application must be in Form A. It must be complete with copy of rule books of trade union, general statement of assets of liability of trade union, balance sheet, statement of following particulars, name, occupation and address of the member making application, the name of the TV and the address of its head office, and the titles, name, age, address and occupations of the office bearers of the trade union, a general statement of the asset and liabilities of the trade union prepared in prescribed form and sent with the application to registrar where a trade union has been in existence for more than 1 year before the making of an application for its registration. Section 6 पे आ जाते हैं, provisions to be contained in rule of trade union. Every registered trade union is required to have written rules dealing with the following matters. The executive of the trade union is constituted in accordance with the provisions of this act, and rule of trade union provide the following matters, namely name of trade union, objective of trade union, purpose of which general funds of trade union shall be required, maintenance of list of members of trade union, payment of minimum subscriptions by member of trade union, conditions under which any member shall be entitled to any benefit assured by rules, manner in which rules shall be amended, varied or rescinded, manner in which member of executive of office bearer of trade union shall be elected and removed, safe custody of funds of trade union and annual audit, manner in which trade union may be dissolved. केस देख लेते हैं. M.T. Chandrasena versus Sukumaran, AIR 1974. It was held that if subscription are not paid in accordance with the bylaws of trade union, person who have failed to pay cannot be considered as a member of trade union, but subscriptions should not be refused under some pretext which result in denial of membership. एक और केस देख लेते हैं. बोकाजन सीमेंट कॉरपोरेशन एम्प्लॉय यूनियन वर्सेस सीमेंट कॉरपोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड 2004. Supreme Court held that an employee would not automatically cease to be a member of the trade union on termination of his employment because there was no such provisions either in Trade Union Act or in the Constitution of India. Section 7 देख लेते हैं. Power to call for further particulars and to require alterations of name. Registration of trade union will be refused by registrar if the name of the trade union which is proposed to be registered is identical with any existing trade union or so similar with may deceive the public or member of trade union. Then in such case, registrar may require trade union to change its name and will register only after such alteration. Registrar may also ask for any further information which he thinks necessary for registration. Section 8 पे जाते हैं. Registration. Registrar will register trade union if he is satisfied that it has complied with all the requirement of the Act for registration. Registrar shall register the trade union by making necessary entries on register. Workmen of an industrial establishment can form as many unions as they like. Section 9 पे जाते हैं. Certificate of registration. Registrar on registering trade union shall issue a certificate of registration in the form prescribed. It shall be conclusive evidence that trade union has been duly registered under this act. Section 9 है बोलता है minimum requirement about membership of trade union. वही आएगी 10% और 100 people workmen whichever is less. Section 10 cancellation of registration. Registrar may cancel or withdraw the registration of trade union in the following case. On the application of trade union, if registrar is satisfied that certificate of registration has been obtained by fraud or mistake, where the trade union has ceased to exist, if union has willful and after notice from registrar contravened any provision of this act, if registrar is satisfied that registered trade union of workmen ceased to have requisite number of member, registrar must give 2 months prior notice in writing to the trade union specifying on the ground on which it has proposed to withdraw cancel the certificate of registration. Section 11 बोलता है अपील के बारे में. Any person aggravated by refusal of registrar to register trade union or by withdrawal cancellation of certificate of registration has right to appeal. Proceeding by way of appeal must be started within 60 days of the date on which registrar passed the order against which appeal is made to. The expression High Court used in Section 11 of the Indian Trade Union Act means and includes the High Court in its original as well as appellate jurisdiction. The appeal shall be made where the head office of the trade union is situated within the limit of the presidency town to the High Court, or where the head office is situated in an area falling within the jurisdiction of a labor court or an industrial tribunal to the court or tribunal as the case may be, where the head office is situated in any other area to such court not interfere to the court by any additional or assistant judge of a personal civil court of original jurisdiction as the appropriate government may appoint in this behalf for that area. The appellate court may dismiss the appeal or pass an order directing the registrar to register the union and to issue a certificate of registration. It may also set aside the order for withdrawal or cancelling of the certificate. The registrar shall comply with any such order passed by the appellate court. केस देख लेते हैं. मुकुंद आयरन एंड स्टील वर्क्स लिमिटेड वर्सेस वीजी देशपांडे, रजिस्ट्रार ऑफ ट्रेड यूनियन बॉम्बे. The registration of the trade union was cancelled for contravention of the provisions of section 28 by failing to send annual return. Later on, registrar of trade union withdrew the cancel of registration on the ground that returns have been submitted subsequently. Therefore, the question for consideration was whether the registrar had the power to withdraw the cancellation of registration. इस पे सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा, it was held that the trade union whose registration has been cancelled has remedies in the form of an appeal or in the form of an application for fresh registration. If this appeal succeeded in order of cancellation could be held to be void ab initio, and in the union would continue as if order of the cancellation has not been passed. If fresh registration is permitted, it would operate from the date therefore of the registrar cancels or withdraw the registration of the trade union. He has no power to receive it, and he cannot withdraw that order because subsequent event. Hence, the order of the registrar withdrawing the cancellation order is without jurisdiction. Section 12 आ जाता है registered office. All communication and notices to the registered trade union be addressed to its registered office. Any changes, सॉरी गाइस मेरे को नींद आ रही है क्योंकि रात को मैं ये सब कर रहा हूँ ना, रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ. Any changes in the address of head office shall be noticed within 14 days of such change to the registrar in writing. Section 13 पे आते हैं. Incorporation of registered trade union. Effect of registration. Trade union after registration become entitled to advantages as it becomes a body corporate by the name under which it is registered. Second, it gets perpetual succession and common seal. ठीक है, seal का मतलब समझ गए ना, वो ठप्पा. It can acquire or hold both movable and immovable property. It can contract through agent. It can sue or be sued in its registered name. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे अपना चैप्टर 1 और चैप्टर 2 ख़त्म हो गया. अब देखेंगे अपन चैप्टर 3 अपना, जब मैं अगली वीडियो अपलोड करूँगा. तो अगर ये वीडियो पसंद आए हो, नोट्स पसंद आए हो, तो वीडियो को लाइक करना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना. ठीक है.